But I would say after it finishes flowering, give it a good dose of liquid fertilizer, and that will then just help give it a lot of energy for next year. I would say do a bit more research on this yourself, because I'm not a super big expert on this particular part of bulbs. But at the end of all the flowering seasons, you can lift the bulbs, which means you take them out. And then that's when you can check for if you need to split any of them, if any of them are decayed. And then you can label them. Please label them. Usually in like a netting or something, so like a fruit bag. Something that's going to be allow airflow and then keep them in a cool, dark place. Pantries, garages usually are a good place for that sort of thing. And then around this time next year, you can start planting. A lot of people say the best time to plant is right after Easter, like Easter Monday or so is the good time in Australia and particularly Victoria to plant your bulbs. But otherwise, if you want, you can just leave them in here. While they're dormant, you want to put them somewhere sort of undercover. You don't want them to get a lot of rain. It's different between bulbs. You kind of want to let them dry out. You don't have to water them at all. You just put that pot somewhere else, sort of thing.
So we still can keep them in here.
Yeah, you should be able to still keep them in there. I know I have hyacinths that have bloomed year after year and just already in pots, and I've had daffodils do it as well. I'm assuming it's the same with other ones. But yeah, you just don't want to water it much. And then again, as you plant, again, next year, get another good dose of fertilizer. I'm just trying to think. The one exception to the pulling out rule is lilies. Any lilium bulbs, they need to be kept in soil and be kept moist at all times. No, none of these are lilies, but if you end up planting lilies, which come out a bit later in the season, more around midwinter to late winter, they like to be kept moist at all times, so their sort of thing. But otherwise, enjoy. You get to take the pot home and the saucer, and put it in a nice sunny spot, and hopefully in a couple of months you'll have some very lovely flowers. I will say, please come back and let us know how